Good morning, everybody. This is G Lovely reporting. So, today we are discussing Astroworld and everything that went down. You know, I'm seeing every single video. FBI is now involved in this investigation. The LAPD in Houston is all over this as well. Autopsies are being done. Paramedics are coming out and speaking. Security people are coming out and speaking. The one guy just came out and said basically he was hired by text message with no qualifications whatsoever, that he worked as security outside of a bank, basically. This tragedy is absolutely horrible, okay? At any point in time, Travis could have stopped the show. His fans were basically screaming and, you know, chanting, "Stop the show, stop the show, stop the show." How about the girl and the boy who crawled up the ladders to get to the video people who were filming the concert that had the earphones on? The one girl is heard saying, "There is somebody dead, there is somebody dead, there is somebody dead." The other kid is saying, "We need to stop the show." That guy on the headphones at any point in time could have let anybody know that there were casualties, and the show still didn't stop. How about Travis looking down and going, "Yeah, yeah, yeah," in the monotone voice with the auto-tune, while a body basically, you know, what looked dead to me, you know what I mean? And he still didn't stop. Now, Kylie and Kylie and Travis are saying that they didn't know anything until the very end of the show. Bullshit. I call bullshit totally. The other thing that people are also saying is that this was a demonic sacrifice. There were demonic symbols, "See you on the other side," the open mouth, the burning dove, you know, him coming out as the burning dove. We saw there were the fire things that were going up. Guess how many there were in total? 8 of them. How many casualties are there? 8 people are dead. That's not a coincidence. I'm sorry, it's not. Kylie Jenner did a photo shoot covered in blood right before Astroworld. I definitely agree that this was a demonic sacrifice, 100%. Illuminati? Yeah, I mean, I gotta say, I mean, I believe in that stuff, and I mean, I'm not one of those people who, what's the word that I want, who's a conspiracy person, but in all honesty, this was demonic in every single way possible. He had people give the middle finger up to God. You know, I mean, there were just so many things screaming demonic, demonic, demonic. I am just so sorry for the parents that have lost their children, parents who have lost their daughters, their sons, their children, and loved ones in general. My heart goes out to the families. My heart is shattered myself. This was something that could have been prevented. I'm also being told that paramedics, people that were trying to revive people that had passed out, that they didn't have the stuff that they needed to revive people. The crash bags didn't have enough what's the word that I want? I'm sorry. That they didn't have the tools they needed in the crash bags in order to help the people that had passed out or were dying. You know, the people that were, the one person that was trying to revive the girl, he said point blank that the girl had been down for 10 minutes and he had to go and grab his crash bag and come back. And it was so hard to even get back to the girl. And now we're seeing that I think that girl The father has come out and spoken that it looks like she's not going to make it, that her brainstem was at 90% swollen. It's just, again, this is such a sad event that could have been easily prevented in so many ways. But shortcuts were taken. You know, people are greedy when it comes to money, and they will take every shortcut possible. And this is what happens when there are shortcuts taken. This again could have easily been prevented. As we all saw, the one barrier that had been pushed down and there was a rush of people, that should have not been able to be pushed down as easily as it was. There were also way too many people. 50,000 people crowded together for a 2-day concert event. That should have never been allowed in the first place, especially with COVID too, but it should have not been allowed, period. This again was so preventable, and I hope that Scott and everybody else who put on this concert is held accountable. We see that lawsuits are already coming out, and that Travis and Drake are also being sued too as well. But the concert event people need to be sued. The people who put the concert together need to be sued. Everybody who's involved in this concert and putting it on needs to be sued for negligence, for, you know, the people who have died prematurely that should have not died. There should be lawsuits for that. And yeah, again, my heart is just broken for these families. Again, this could have been prevented, and this show should have been stopped. Again, do I believe that this was a demonic sacrifice? Yeah, 100%. I do. I think this was Illuminati. I think that this was a demonic sacrifice. And like I said, I mean, the photo shoot that Kylie Jenner did that was covered in blood, that screams it all for me. And just everything that I saw, the open mouth, the burning dove, you know, the 8 fire things, 8 people died, you know, the flipping off of God, the people on top of the ambulances, just everything. The yeah, as a dead body was being, dead or passed out, was being carried. So, he saw everything. I mean, from way up high, I'm sorry, he saw what was going on. And he could have stopped the show at any point in time, especially when that girl climbed that ladder, and said, there is somebody dead, there is somebody dead, and they still didn't stop the show. Again, this could have been prevented, and nobody stopped the show. So now there are people dead, there are people in the hospital fighting for their lives, and I think there's more than 8 people dead, honestly. I don't think we've even gotten the count of how many people are actually dead. I think that there's a big cover-up with this too. So that's just my opinion though. Anyway, guys, that is my video for today. I don't know what your guys' thoughts are on Astroworld. Could this have been prevented? Do you think this was a demonic sacrifice? You let me know in the comments below, and I will be back soon with more. This is G Lovely, out. Bye, guys.